Hi folks, here we are with the tribute, and here's Castro. Castro, thanks for participating in this tribute, man.
Thank you too.
That's so great, man. And well, but Castro is one of the very great bass players here. Well, he's been into the metal music, listening and playing all the time and teaching, and so he's one of our greatest friends. And so here with the tribute. Okay, man, it's about Chuck, it's about death, and we're getting near to his death anniversary. And well, what do you think about the music? You know, just let's begin with the question of when did you start to listen to metal music?
I think it was about 10 or 11 years ago when I was in maybe junior high school. First I was introduced, or maybe I was familiar with Metallica. Metallica was my first metal favorite band. Yeah, I loved it.
Just like all of us, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, they were one of the frontiers in metal music. And sometimes past that, then I was familiar with some other metal bands like Slayer and Schuldiner and Death.
And what was the significant, well, I can say, difference between Death and other metals that attracted you at first, you know, when you listened to it?
I think it's very complicated, but if I want to talk a little bit maybe easier about it, the lyrics are completely different. The music is completely different. I think it's more delicate than other metal musics, and it's something else.
Yeah, totally something else. That's why I'm emphasizing on this, because lyrics and the music, it's more clean.
Yeah, the music is, yeah, I think the music is more...
Not too distorted, not with lots of overdrive.
I'm not talking about distortion, I'm talking about the main theme of the music.
Theme of the music.
Yeah, it's more delicate, it's...
with lots of melodies.
More emotional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Using oriental melodies.
Yeah, that's great, but man, just we're waiting for this Control Denied to come out, you know, and we'll just wait for others to bring it in. And well, how do you see the metal scene is moving? You know, where do you see it's going to? You know, what future do you predict for it?
You know, the music business is getting very complicated. It means that there is no space, or there's no time to be, or to play metal music like Metallica or Death or something like that. It's completely changing. It's a business, and
you mean because it's commercial this time?
Yeah, it's commercial. It's complete. It's
genre?
completely getting commercial, and it's getting pop. You know.
Oh, that's the
like
misery for it.
Yeah, like some new bands that you see that they use metal, but they are not the original and the pure metal music.
And where do you see the pure metal coming from? The early heavy metal music, or just?
Yeah, it was for I think it was 80s and 90s.
80s and 90s with bands like Metallica.
Like Metallica, Slayer, Pantera.
Yeah, these are the main.
Death, Megadeth.
And you're not into this new extreme metals or death or black metals. Do you think the music or not?
Not at all.
That's strong.
Yeah, no, I don't like that music, because the music doesn't have the originality that Death and Metallica and Slayer and these bands have. And by the way, I think the lyrics doesn't match the music, and it's very, what can I say for it?
Yeah, irrelevant at times, you can say, or just kind of exaggerations.
Yeah, it's completely exaggerated.
Of many things, satanism, things like that.
Just like a show, not playing music. It's not real music.
It's coming from the mind, you know. This is what I think that Chuck was
that's
really.
That's the view of the music, and I think it's commercial.
Yeah, so you don't predict.
Sometimes it comes, and after 2 or 3 years, it's gone.
Yeah, it's like a fashion show, and just
there's no
regret that.
Yeah, and there's no impact from black metal or those kinds of music on metal music, I think.
Yeah, and what did you get from the lyrics? Just when you read
You
them.
mean Chalk?
Yeah, Chuck.
Yeah.
You said you like 3 albums better than the others.
Yeah.
Those
Individual thought patterns,
Symbolic
symbolic and human.
and Human. And what are the reasons for the lyrics or things like that? Just
First of all, the music. I think the best combination of the band that Chuck worked with was the individual thought patterns. Yeah, the bassist was Steve DiGiorgio.
hey Stevie, if you see that.
If you see that, you're one of the greatest bass players all over the world.
That's
Not
great.
especially metal music, in any kinds of music, you know.
Yeah, we appreciate
And
that.
the drummer was Gene. Yeah, I think he's
A genius.
yeah, he's a genius. Yeah, Gene is a genius, and he's one of the most dynamic drummers that I've seen in metal music. You know,
Yeah.
he has melodies. It's not just
drumming.
some technical stuff and things like that.
Of course.
And I don't remember who was the other guitar player during Individual
Well, it
Thought
was from
Patterns.
King Diamond that I remember.
Yeah.
The guy, he
Yeah.
was.
And he had a great feel, and I love that band.
So individual is
Yeah.
just the peak of the music.
Yeah, for me it's the peak of his music.
And you see, Piastro is among bass players is very technical and always just thinking about all the prospects and views of that. And so, what are your musical activities here? Just do you like to have a band or just make music or
Yeah.
distribute it? What is in your mind? Do you want to mix it with new? For example, do you want to mix funk, jazz, or do you want it to stay pure metal? What's your
I don't want to
view
stay
about
pure
it?
metal. I want to make something different from the music that I've heard. I can get influences from Death or Metallica or things like that, but I don't want to play the music just as the way they did. Yeah, I want to mix other types of music, other types of my interest with my music.
That's great. The outcome.
I'm a big fan of funk and other types of music.
Bass players are always into funk music. It has something into it, you know. That's great, man. Just thanks for the show, and we're preparing for playing the Philosopher live. You know.
And I'm going to play the bass part.
Yeah, of course. Cash is going to play the bass part, and I hope that you manage to play that. You know,
I'll do my
that's
best.
all. He's going to do his best. Okay, cheers up, guys, and thank you, man, for
Thank you
this
for
video.
making this
Welcome.
documentary film. It's a great job.
Thanks, man. Bye, guys. This guy's called Danny, and he's trying to be a good bass player. What do you say, man? Say something in English, at least. Okay, and we're leaving now. I forgot something. Do you want to see our cameraman? Come on in. Hi, dude. This is a cameraman, and no one's holding the camera, you know? It's on the air. Cheers. Next scene. Nima, the cover designer, and he's gonna talk for himself.
Hi, my name is Divan, this is my room, somehow my practice place. So, as we all know, Distribute is about a man who rules the world of metal music, actual death metal music. His music has its own style, he created a signature, and philosophy, aggression, emotions, and some strange atmosphere are the things that we can find on his music. And in my point of view, these are the elements of metal music. Chuck creates such a great music that all of us find ourselves through the strong pride as we say we are listening to the metal music. So, let's talk about CD covers and artwork design. When Armin asked me to design this tribute cover, the first image which I saw from front of my eyes was the man we surrounded by some gruesome creatures. But the creatures were not demons or hell creatures. They were cruel or misfortune, hard living situations, and the machines called motivation mutilator. And so the man holding his dream tight, holding tight his dreams to protect him, to protect them against those creatures. But then I thought that this is not an album cover. This is a tribute cover, and finally, so many things was changed. Those dreams turned to the album covers, and those creatures turns to enigmatic atmosphere of the album design, album cover. So. This is the cover. So here you see the logo, and here you see our handmade hero, and here you see our real hero. And these crimson clothes are the atmosphere of our darkest days. Oh, demons, demons, mommy, I'm so scared. So these are the interceptors of Proceed, are our mythological Godzillas. This eyeball is a symbol of fruition, and so many. So this is my drawing, the structure of artwork design.
And he's done a great job, in my point of view, with his drawings. And what he wanted to say in reflecting them is you see that this kind of painting, drawing just invites you to perseverance, and the other one on the back cover, you know, it's the pain, you know, those who suffer have no voice. He's done a pretty great job, I think, with this, and well, I really appreciate it. This is a procedure. He's gonna play Death Song and some of his own, and well, man, that's too great. Just being here, being with you, and thanks for killer artwork, man. Yeah, too great.
your dreams fall and keep your metal faith alive.
Okay guys, come on in. Here's a band. It's a rock band, and these people are just creating music of their own. And well, they used to play metal music, and I want to ask what influences Chuck has left on them. And we'll just begin with the bass player. Here's Hamed. And well, which album do you like from them more than others?
More than others, at the first individual thought patterns.
Individual, you know. It's
The second is symbolic, and the third is spiritual healings.
spiritual healings. Why spiritual? You know, it's older stuff.
No, I like this album very much. For me, this album like heavy metal albums. I don't like. I don't know which band, but
You see, it's more unique. It's not like death metal. Just
yes.
you know, it has rhythm. Everything's distinct. You can hear, distinguish notes, rhythms, harmony,
Yes.
anything.
Yes.
Okay. That's okay, here we are with Vanek, a great drummer here, an old metalhead, and well, he's been into the music, and I appreciate that you've accepted to just play with us, and well, being this tribute, this is an honor for all of us, and you know, it's a matter of just saying that sincere thoughts and intentions are reflected anywhere, you know, and this is the impression, you know, that has been left on many guys, drummers, guitar players, and it's like everything is symbolic. Yeah, this is it. This is always okay. And tell us whatever you want to say about Chuck, about music.
Just Godfather, you are forever in our mind, soul and blood. Thanks for your symbolic music. I have nothing to say, just let the metal flow. Thank you.
Ja, maar helemaal wat in bed
Oh, and shit face.
This is a cowboy, you know.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is our
Burt
cowboy,
Lancaster.
man. Burt Lancaster, huh?
Yeah.
A black cowboy.
رضا کار تموم شد یه
He's a great guitar player, man. Wish him great times. Play your own work, you know. Something.
بگم تو ایران درامر و همبار
Your own works, you know. Play something. Okay. آنگاه خودت یه تیکه خیلی کوتاه بزن. چون هم یه صحبت کنید. Okay, why don't you tell us something about this song and what you think about Chuck? Or you
wonderful son and wonderful man.
Okay, you know, the next interview is gonna be a big we don't have the bass player here. It's gonna come and just you'll see that. Talk? He wants to talk, you know. He's a great man. He wants to talk. He's he likes Chuck, you know. This is his cities, you know. each of us have a couple of CDs, you know. One like a symbolic, human, and spiritual healings, you know, from the past to the present. Just it's wonderful. It's immortal, you know, never gonna die.
Symbolic meant my favorite album.
Yeah, symbolic. And if Gene Hoglan sees it, you know, I like Richard Christie, I like others. He's a Gene Hoglan lover.
No, man.
You know, he loves you, man. Mwah, that's great. Oh, it's hard, you know.
Yeah, track.
Guys are rehearsing now, and just we're happy that we're doing this, man. I'm grateful to sing on behalf of Chalk, and that's great, you know. Guys are just trying to be as exact as possible. Cheers. The trip is coming to an end. We are all tired. Some kind of it took nearly about 7 months to complete this act, you know, and it was a privilege to do so for a missed guy that has really left his impressions on us. And well, the pain, you know, those who suffer have no voice.
Demons, demons.
Okay, and we got a shark swimming.
Creature in human form. That's off control.
Yeah, in human form and out of control. He's in control. He's got a big stomach, you see. Say hello to Mr. Disgust. Do you like it? Buy them later, okay? We're sleepy. We're going home. Bye. Going home. Bye. We're going home. Yeah. Nice night, man.
I want to say thank you once more for coming out tonight, for proving to corporate America that metal is alive and well. We're a bunch of stubborn fucking bastards, and I'll tell you what, you can't kill metal. We're running out of time. I've been informed we have about 10 more minutes. So we're going to play real fast and try to get as much out as we can. This is the title track of our last album. This one is about life. This one is called Symbolic.
Mrs. Schuldiner and the Schuldiner family, I want to thank you for trusting in us, believing in us, and basically this whole act is dedicated to you and then the musicians, you know. You were guys and gals that Chuck really loved and cared for. Thank you. Okay, we'll finish it up here, just from where we began. I hope you enjoyed the whole video, and this was the whole thing we could do, you know. It was an amateur video. We did not have enough facilities, and this is what we could do, and I think that intentions are important, you know. What we wanted to demonstrate in this video is that Chuck Schuldiner is unforgettable, both as a musician and as a real human being. And what we realized that true intentions are beyond time and space. They can travel everywhere, and so you can see how you can cause changes, influence some people just by what you're doing. I think it's exciting. I hope that it is, you know, and well, it raises some excitement about how you can penetrate throughout this world with your music and what you're doing. And those of you who've accompanied Chuck throughout these years, I want to thank you. And namely, there are Shannon, Richard, Scott, Jen, Kelly, Bobby, Steve, Andy, Paul, Sean, James, Bill, Terry, Rick, John, Chris, and the Control Denied vocals, in which I've forgotten, and the producers and everyone. And I also thank Shola and her family, as I thanked before. You were too great to Chuck, and That makes the whole thing precious. Thanks for your trust. And, well, thank you all for remaining metal, being there, and this music flows. What you've started has become mature throughout all these years, and we're so proud of that. We're so proud of you, Chalk, and good quality music, good lyrics, and everything is ongoing, and metal is flowing just as Chalk wished. We are all people with dreams. And we thank you and Chalk for sharing your dreams with us. So long.